Hello everybody, this is Dawn with Scrapbooksage. I hope you're all doing great today. I'm so excited. This month it's the end of November and we're getting ready for Dephemerember. And I've made my journal for Dephemerember, and it is the base journal, and then I'll be adding more things to it throughout the month. But I'm also using it a little bit like a planner and an organizer for myself that I hopefully will be able to use in the future too. So if you like flip throughs and want to see how I'm going to use this, that would be great. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe and we'll go from there. So as you guys know, Dephemerember is hosted by Luise Heinzl and 49 Dragonflies. They've coordinated an event that happens in December where people make ephemera to help them get through the year or whatever they're working on. So when it first started out 3 years ago, it was pretty much every day they would make some ephemera that you could put in your journal and have available for yourself for the next year was sort of the idea. And that's sort of how I use it. And I'm taking it for myself a step further where I make a lot of journals, and so I took pages from the journals that I made in November and made my Dephemerember journal, and I took notes of who the creator is and maybe what project I worked on. So I had a project that was for a baby in the community or whatever, so I put the note here. This is from Aria Pixel Creative Fabrica. It's called Fairy Tale, and it was a December junk journal. And I knew that this was for my friend. So anyway, so I put that little note there. So when I look back and I see this little girl who's 10 years old, I'll remember, that'll be sort of fun to do. So, and the other thing so I'll just flip through the journal and talk about it as we go. So, yesterday my husband and I, we enjoyed the coast. I'll probably take some pictures, actually use some of his pictures that he took. So we went out to eat at our favorite restaurants, which is Portway in Astoria. And then we have a coffee drive-through called The Human Being here that is really good in Warrenton. And that's one of my favorite things. I was inspired by the prompt list. You guys, we have a prompt list, and you can go to 49 Dragonflies and Luise Heinzl. Watch the videos. They have links to all the good things. But here's the prompt list. And they have 28 places for prompts, but they're only doing 16. So you can fill in your own prompts or just take those extra days to finish the project that you started from the prompts that they've offered. And doing a journal or doing a video and a journal or ephemera every day is really a challenge too. So it's nice to have a little bit of a break in there. Although I'm going to try to stay to the schedule. I tend to make 30 journals a month, so I'm going to just use this opportunity to be inspired by Dephemerember to make those journals, and I have a little bit of an outline that I'll show you what I'm doing. So we're going to do the openings. Tomorrow is the opening. You'll be seeing this video on the 1st, and then on the 2nd through the 7th, I've sort of set up an A to Z prompt list for myself, so that I can be making things both inspired by what they have here and just projects that I need to get done for myself. So I wanted to make a baby journal, and I went ahead and made the journal. I'll be doing a video of that. So that would be my B. And so that was a lot of fun to do. And this is a freebie on my Ko-fi shop at Scrapbooksage. If you want to go ahead and check that out, there's a full page that's there, but I made the tag out of that full page. And this little cow I named Abby, and she is the baby journal, the animal baby journal that I made for my prompts. So if I'm doing A to Z, I have animals and babies, and there might be overlap for me since I do more mass makes. I sort of run projects together, so you'll see how that works out. Hopefully I'll be able to do flip throughs at least a few times a month, a few times a week of the journals I've made, if not every day. So we'll see how that goes. So what else? Okay, so this is a prompt list told you a little bit about my plans. So I live on the beach, and I'm so excited about this digital. I'm glad that they had a beach digital because it's nice to have that as a cover of something that I'm keeping for myself and I can relate to really well. But it is just so adorable to play with Ephy. He's been a lot of fun. I've got a few journals here that I'm working on. I just worked on a digital today. Hopefully I'll have it finished by the second. That has herbs and stuff. So one of the images, this is like one of the images from the kit from Luise Heinzl. Let's see. Yeah. So here's one of her pages, and then here's the side of it. So I'm going to make another journal out of this, and that's sort of what I do is I'll make a journal. So I used a lot of her digitals and stuff like that in this journal. I'll do a flip through of it later, and sometimes I'll get inspired by either paper I'm working with or fabric that I'm working with. And so today I've been working on an herbal journal that is sort of grungy like this. So I'm excited about that. That's been fun. So we'll see how that goes. So as you can see, like this paper pack I worked on for the baby paper pack, and it's Lemon Paper Lab. It's a light pink and black scrapbook papers. So that was really fun. Got to do some stenciling. Found some cute book pages. This is coffee dyed paper. And I also got a haul of some great fabrics and laces. So I went ahead and cut a lot of those and put this in the book here. So I've been able to play with that. Okay. So I am videotaping tonight. It's Thursday night. So tomorrow is when everything's going to happen. So that's really exciting. So I was working on Abby on the journal, and I was playing with some digitals, and I wanted to work her into this journal. I had this farm page that was a black and white book page, and I just colored it in with my alcohol inks and played with my white paint marker, and that was fun. It came through, but that will be covered up, and I can do some other stuff with that. So I hope to play in this journal a little bit too. So this is Antique Roses on distress paper from Digital Attic Studio on Creative Fabrica. This is the Dodd Group, this Wild West design here. I really love. I can't wait to make a journal out of that. This is actually one of my own. The image is from Creative Fabrica, but I like to use a lot of graph paper a lot. So I made some cards, and that was fun. This is a grungy page from a hydrangea that I took. This August we did an Artsy August with Dear Julie Julie, and I got to stamp with some florals, and I did a jelly plate project. You might be seeing some more of those around. This is the back page of what I colored in. So you can see that there. This is Calico Collage. She's got this great planner kit that I've been using. I love the blue on the back of that page there. I glued a party bag here. And so what I hope to do, I haven't written the names on the back of these, but I'll print up the extra strips extra strips that I have from last month and this month and put them in this bag. So if I want to use those again, I'll know where I can find them. Here's a sneak peek at one of the pages that one of the journals I'm working on. We got the prompt list early so that some of us who are make content, we could get a head start. And so this is the plaid and polka dot inspiration that I had, and I found this little cutie, and it all goes together really well. So that was fun to pull together. This is from Dear Julie Julie. I have to look up who does that doily. and who does that horse kit. Really cute horse kit there. This is Nevermore Creations. This is Dear Julie Julie. I have some freebies of this and this in my Ko-fi shop. You go ahead and check that out. So this is Ephy, and he is on Riley B Graphics on Creative Fabrica. This is the olive and okra page here, and I've got some of those pages right here. Look how cool these are. So I love both Luise and Barbara. They do all this really beautiful grunge work, but this artist here, he has done a lot of the collage work for us. So if we don't have the time or the inks and stuff to do this type of work, I always let the paper do the work for me. And I love it when I can find artists that do the work, and eventually I'll play and make something like this. But with the time that I have and the way that I'm creating currently, I know I don't have time, but it's always fun to be able to take advantage of using papers and stuff like this. Look how cute this little book page is. And there's another piece there of their kits. Let's see. Another piece of mine. Oh, and this is, what is that called? Poplin? It's really cute. And I'll be using this in some baby journals. I got some really great fabric to make baby journals, so that will be my B on my list. And so this is sort of my plan for December. We'll see how far I get. I'm giving myself the flexibility not to finish it all, but because it's pretty big, but it's giving me motivation to like, oh yeah, let me see if I can get this done. I tend to like to be like, do that. So I have A for animals, B for babies, C is colors and butterflies, D is December with the salvage birds. I'm just doing Dephemerember, and I'll do whatever prompt that they're doing with that. E is everyday joys. I need to make a coffee and chocolate kit journal, and so I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do a selfie. Faith. I've got some really cool steampunk faith images and designs I want to use and make some journals out of. I have a cool Grace and Glory kit that I want to make. I'll do something handmade there. I've got ice cream here. There's an adorable little Precious Moments image that I'm going to do a cover and use that from. I love dolphins and turtles, and I picked those for doing joy. And there's some Valentine's themes that I want to use with them. Since I'm on the coast, using those images are good in the shop that I sell at. I want to do a moss kit. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for magical creatures. I might do some C.S. Lewis stuff, or I might just do a unicorn or a mermaid. I'm going back and forth on that. Got music and nautical and ocean here. Plaids and polka dots, you saw me do that. Got some quilt things going there. I might make more journals that are quilt oriented. I want to do more steampunk journals. I've got Nature's Treasures. It was, for you, I'm using Usagi, which is Japanese for bunny. Vintage meets modern is my V. White Christmas is 24, and I might also do some wedding there. Christmas is doing something Jesus themed around Jesus and the nativity scene. It might just be a piece of ephemera that goes into this journal on that day. Young Love, Zebra Prints, and a flip through journal. So I'll flip through whatever I've added to this journal. So I think this will be a good base to add some things from those projects in here. It'll be fun to see what they will look like throughout the month. I have some extra images here that I may keep in here, or if this gets too fat, I will go ahead and pull it out. And then these are just notes as I go along. We'll see how close they get to what I'm working on. This is Dear Julie Julie. So this, there's a baby digital paper pack that has really good basic backgrounds that I think it has this one too, I'll use a lot. And I found this digital, like I will just surf on Creative Fabrica and print and print the images that I want to be using and stuff. But this is from Pro Design Team, and it's a Valentine's scrapbook, and that was sort of a fun thing to be using. I love that image. Since I make journals for a local shop and would like to get, and I do digitals, I sort of plan a couple months ahead and work on some things that are a little bit more a month or two ahead of time. So that's why I'm already thinking of Valentine's and maybe some spring things. But isn't she a little, so this is a little image that I have here, and I've got a baby digital in my Ko-fi shop that has this image as well. And then there's Ephy again, and he is just adorable. I went ahead and put Cannon Beach here, and then there's puffins that live on the rock there at Cannon Beach. And here are just some items from this week, both mail, Happy Mail and all that good stuff. Oh, this sapid is from this, I've got this aqua mat here, and that came with it, and I thought I would just keep that there. So there is my journal, my flip through. I hope you enjoyed it. It'll be really interesting to see how fat this baby gets, because it's already chunky as it is, and see what I keep and what I take out. I will just set this here for now. And I hope you continue to join us for Dephemerember. Check out all the links. Some will be below. Go check out Barbara and Luise's, Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Luise Heinzl. And we're going to have a lot of fun together this month. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.